And once you realize that unlimited freedom that you have, imposing rules that you made on yourself, that becomes incredibly hard.
This is the How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast, brought to you by 10MinuteStockTrader.com, where we cover finance, stocks, options, entrepreneurship, education, and money. And here's your host, voted one of the top 100 people in finance, Christopher Ewell. Are you looking to take the guesswork out of trading? Well, you need to get the Secret Investing book. It's the underground playbook that 10-minute stock traders are using to take the guesswork out of trading every single day. You can get your free copy over at secretinvestingbook.com. That's secretinvestingbook.com. Be sure to like, subscribe, and watch all of our past episodes over at sharevision.com.
Good afternoon, traders. Now that I actually had the intro roll ahead of time, if you go back to the beginning of this, I totally forgot to roll the intro. So how are you guys doing today? I hope you had a nice, super long weekend. My family and I, we took a little road trip down to Glen Rose, Texas. Glen Rose, Texas is kind of cool because the Pulaski River, I think, runs through that city. And there are actual dinosaur footprints in the middle of the river there. It's really special, super, super special. While I'm doing this, I just got my alert that I need to exit. There it goes right now. To exit the day trade I'm in right now. You can hear my cell phone ringing. So let's do that. It is currently at 391.55. Go to my other screen, close that position. All right, out. Let me mark this red. For that was exit number 2, and we'll talk about these. Cool. All right, let me send a quick alert to the Discord here in case anybody's not watching live. Closed at 391.55. And then let me take a snapshot of this. So overall, it looks like today we're flat. Maybe up slightly. I have to go back and calculate it. Okay. Catch up on the chat here. Victor, good to see you. Donna, Dr. Sinclair, how are you guys all doing today? Hope you had a nice long weekend. Okay, just to recap, April fixed the emails. I'm so excited. I was sending her some really, really nice messages this morning because she totally fixed our emails. I don't know what the deal is with that server having issues, but she fixed it. Should be good. Should start getting the emails again today. So very happy she fixed that. Second thing, this Thursday in 2 days, 3 days, 2 or 3 days, I will be traveling to go speak in California at a conference. And because of that, we will not have a trading room on that day. I'm getting home late, super late Thursday night back to Texas. And because of that, I am not planning on getting up super early, nor having the time to work on making slides for this Friday's web class. So we're not going to have a web class this Friday. So 2 things I definitely want to mention to you guys. I'll be out Thursday, and then Friday we will have the trading room still, but we won't do a web class. It's my phone. Next, be sure you're using the Discord so we can communicate with each other. Also, I have a day trading size calculator that we built, and I dropped the link in the Discord, but if you want to get to it, you can go in the 10-minute trading room, go into this section here, position size calculator for day trading. Click this button. It's a Google Sheet like you've seen all the others. It'll ask you to make a copy, so it'll go straight into your account. And then, pretty easy. So I'm just using SPY on this. So for today, you could change this to say short. The ATR, be sure you just put the ATR values back on here to calculate that. So right now it would be 1.25. Now, your ATR may differ, but I like an ATR of 1. Oh, you can't see it. Sorry. I'm going to move my head out of the way. This value right down here for the day trading, I'm using an ATR value of 100. So it gets more periods than just 15. So that makes it 1.25. 0.25. And then entry price, for example, let's say we did entry 2, which was 390.06. If you did not close that trade, you're doing better than me because it's reversing right now, which is annoying, but part of trading. So that was 390.06. put your account balance and the amount of risk that you're comfortable with. It'll show up the amount of shares or options. This is in the money options, or micro futures, or e-mini contracts, and then it'll show half an ATR value above the price that you would be getting in. So I thought this was pretty slick. It pulls in the current price of SPY, pulls in the half ATR value, which you would know for exiting, and then it also shows you if you went shares or options or micro futures or mini futures. Any of those will totally work. So be sure to go get your copy of that. We may actually get another entry signal here at the close of this in 7 minutes. And if we do, I'm going to trade it again because that's the way it goes, right? In fact, let's move into the day trade section. We'll talk about this. Oh, hey, Maria. Glad you made it. I'll be in your territory here in just a minute. Okay, so so far today we've put on 2 day trades, might put on a third by the end of the day. But let's take a look at them one by one and talk about what we did. So first off, I am dropping these in the day trading Discord chat, so be sure you do that. The first one here, 11:36. Yes, okay. So I was at the gym when I got the alert for this. And so here is what it looked like. Brian was talking earlier this morning. What is the criteria for the reset? And that is when price goes above the 10 moving average on the 12-minute chart. So we got the reset, which I marked with this circle. It went up a bit higher, and then we did have a breakdown. Now, at this point here, all the moving averages crossed back down. I was literally at the gym doing bar curls or something, and I put my phone down and just checking on price again. Put my phone down, texted you guys for the entry point, and then I personally went in and made my entry here. It was, no, that's the second one of the day. Hang on, where's it at? 391 was the second one today. Or was that the first one? Yeah, that was the first one. Okay, sorry, I have my numbers off. 390 was the second one. 391, and then it went down. It did really well. Didn't have to exit anything. Came back home, put on the alerts to exit, and then we got an exit candle right here. Now, when it's dragging on the Keltner channel right here, when it's dragging on 1 ATR below the current 5 EMA, that's the Keltner channel. The first green candle you get, that's the exit signal close. So it closed right there at 390 or 389.46. And then, as you can see, it kind of took off the other direction. And then you wait. So that's this point here. Wait till you get another reset candle, which we did. Now, a couple hours later, a couple hours go by, and we got an entry signal. Oh, I didn't mark the vertical part. Sorry. Let me mark the vertical here. Got another entry signal here. This was not all that long ago, like 40 minutes ago or so. As you can see, the next candle was about flat, up a little bit, but had not crossed over that 5. This one here is when it crossed over the 5. And so that is what caused us to get out of the trade. So 1 for 2 on the day. Looks like not I literally don't know how much I made because I'm using futures contracts. So I have to go in and make the calculation. But I would guess flat on the day. Either way, that's how trading goes, right? Keeping your risk tight. And then while you have a winner, let that winner run as far as it can. But as soon as you get your exit signal, whether it's an exit signal to take profits or an exit signal to exit the trade because it's just not working, you need to immediately act upon that. So that's it for the day trades. I hope you guys had a chance to follow along. If you did, let me know if you did. It'd be cool. Next, let's move into the swing trading section by looking at our market analysis. And this is loading up here. All right, welcome to the 10-minute trading room. This is how to trade only 10 minutes a day and exactly how we take the guesswork out of trading. And a lot of that, which we're going to cover in final thoughts today, is just having a plan. That's how you take the guesswork out. Now, with our 10 minutes to freedom strategy, we need to see in a bearish market condition, the 10 under the 20, price under the 50, MMFI under 50, and lastly, FinClub is anything other than green. So let's go look at each one of these. So on the daily, we have, let me add in the 10, there's the 10, the 20, and the 50. Make that bigger. So as you can see here, the 10 is solidly under the 20. Price is solidly under the 50. No complaints there. Definitely bearish. Now we go to MMFI, 33%. So that means 2/3 of the market is bearish. Only 1/3, that's at 33%. Only 1/3 of the market is bullish. And look how much that tanked so quickly. Lastly, FinClub had a green day today, had one pass. So when that happens, that makes it a defensive day because we're already in the market. As you can see, I am not including anything other than mainly just price on the day trading. But on the swing trading, it's a defensive day. We're already in the market, not adding to new positions. So the only thing we need to do today, the only real amount of trading we need to do today is to, number one, reduce risk. So let's go through that. In fact, I think my camera is slightly off. Pardon my breaking the fourth wall. There we go. That looks better. Okay. So we're going to look for two things. We're going to look for either a trailing exit when it's not working out, or we're going to look for selling into strength when it is working, but looks like the trend may have ended. So first, let's take a look at the only trade we have on right now, which is PVH. Now, PVH has been rolling on its Keltner channel. As we discussed earlier, on the Keltner channel, you're waiting for the first green candle, the first up day in this case. Now, I know you're looking at this candle saying that, hey, that's green. This one actually closed the day down, even though it ended up from the open, it closed down on the previous day. So that's why we left it on that day. In fact, that was the day we got in. So we are just waiting for an up close. So a close that's greater than today's close. As we go through, that will be our exit point, unless it goes back the other direction up to the 10 EMA. But that's pretty far away. I would rather just take a small green and then move on. But this trade's doing fine. In fact, the stock is down about 3% since entry over the last couple of days. So a decent entry, absolutely. Now, we will not be looking to add anything today. Like I said, today's a defensive day. We're not selling into strength because it has not closed higher than the previous close just yet. And we don't have any trailing exits because it's continuing to move in our direction. So that's the extent of trading. That's 10-minute trading in a nutshell, right? Defined entry points, defined exit points, and just waiting on either one of those points to occur. So next, let's go into our final thoughts. Give me a second to pull it up here. Found it earlier today. So this is from Trader Lion. And Nick, who runs the Trader Lion Twitter and TikTok, he and I had a conversation just last week, actually, on some social media stuff. So I was excited to see this post. I thought he did a good job. Trader Lion says, a professional trader always has a plan. A professional trader always has a plan. It's a set of rules to follow and a method for analyzing the markets. This is what gives them an edge over the vast majority of people who trade without any sort of strategy or framework. This is so crucial. And in fact, I think this is just such an incredible amount of wisdom baked into one small tweet here. A professional trader has a plan, has a set of rules, and a method to analyze the markets. That goes back to trading in the zone. And I know I mention it like every day, and you should always have that on top of your mind. I'm a huge believer in trading psychology. And that's the fact that, let's say in a construction job, you have the foreman telling you what to do, right? Let's say you are working a desk job, you've got your manager telling you what to do. You need to do this thing to execute the job, to deliver the widgets, whatever that is. In the market, there's literally nobody there. So you can do anything. And once you realize that unlimited freedom that you have, imposing rules that you made on yourself, that becomes incredibly hard. Because you're looking at it like, what do I need rules for? I know what I'm doing. But most of the time, that's the people who trade without any sort of strategy or framework. And when you just walk into the market and decide, hey, I'm going to buy this stock for just because I like it. You're basically walking in the casino, pulling the handle, and just hoping for the best. That's not how professional traders work. A professional trader always has a plan, a set of rules, and a method for analyzing the market. And that's why we work together in the 10-minute trading room, is so that we can have the consistency and the discipline to follow the plan, to follow the rules, and having a method to analyze this together. Tyler, glad you made it. It is a defensive day. There's nothing to do. PVH is looking sharp. And the first update that we have on it, we'll close it because it's running on the Keltner channel. We had 2 day trades. One worked, one didn't. Let's go back real quick before y'all go. Oh man, now it's coming along. In fact, it looks like if this candle closes down, that will be another entry signal. So I'll alert you guys. In fact, let me change my alert here. I'll alert you guys if this does come through. I don't know if it will. We'll see. That's part of trading, right? You got to be open-minded. Open-minded, have patience, and be, I want to quote it. I want to quote it so bad. Rigid in the plan and flexible in the outcome. So thank you so much for coming today to the 10-minute trading room. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow and also in the Discord. Be sure to see me there, and we'll talk real soon. Oh, and I'll be sending an email today, unless something just goes haywire and then I can't, but surely it will. So thank you guys for coming. Talk soon.
Hey, don't forget, before you head out, head to secretinvestingbook.com right now to get your free copy of the Secret Investing Book. This is how to finally get a positively unfair advantage in the stock market. And it has 13 of the secrets that Wall Street does not want you to know. And I want to send this to you for free today. Just help me by covering shipping. And the way you can do that is by going to secretinvestingbook.com. That's secretinvestingbook.com, and I'll ship this out for you right away.